Hello, this is Amrita Vidwat. In this session, we are going to see frame function and function overloading. So, as we know, only member function can access the private data members of the class, but sometimes there is a need to allow outside function to access class data members. So that can be achieved through frame function. So frame function permits a function of another class to read and write the private data members of the original class. So here is the syntax of the frame function, and the function can be made frame using the keyword frame. Give the function name, pass the arguments. So in this way we can make the function as frame function. So this declaration should be made inside the class, either in private or public section. Now we will see one sample code to understand the frame function. So here is one example of the frame function. So frame function is used when we need to operate on data of two or more objects of same or different class. For example, if we want to compare marks of two or more students, or here we have taken one example of addition of members of two different classes. So here we have created two classes, that is class B, class A. In the class A we have two sections as private and public. So in the public section I have declared the frame function, as well as I have declared the frame function in the class B in the public section. So in the class A we have used constructor. Why we use constructor? To initialize the variables. So here we have initialized val1, this variable, with the value 5. Now we are adding this val1 with val2. So these two values are in two different classes, class A and class B. So we can do this using the frame function. So we have declared frame function in class A as well as in class B here, and then we have defined the frame function outside the class A and class B. So likewise we can define the frame function. So this is the example code for the use of frame function. Now we will see function overloading. So in C++, it is possible to use the same function name for a number of times for different intentions. So defining multiple functions with the same name is called as function overloading. So how can we overload a function? There are two different ways. First is by changing number of arguments, and second one is by having different types of arguments. We will see one example of the function overloading. See this sample code. Here I have used same function twice, but I have used here different types of arguments, that is int and float, and here I have defined the function. So what I am doing here, I am performing the operation of cube. So I have passed this parameter p. So likewise I can make the use of same function twice, but here I have used different types of arguments. So in another case, what I can do, I will change the number of arguments in the function. So that is the another way. So this is how we can overload a function. So in this session we have seen frame function and how to overload a function. Thank you.